Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We are somewhere in Arizona. Haven't made it to the state line yet, but we're pulling out the rest area. I decided to stop early. Alright, we're clear. I decided to stop early so that I can just get some rest, because I started my day. Well, I had woke up yesterday around like 5 a.m. to, waiting on my load, and I just couldn't sleep in that long. Well, fast forward, I didn't get my load until 1-2 o'clock was when I finally was loaded. So I had been up all morning, and that's very hard to be up that long and then start driving, because you've already been awake. So let me get out of here. Oh, so yeah, by the time it hit, I think I stopped around 8 o'clock, almost 9 o'clock. I was tired. We got a truck coming up. I'm trying to get up to speed, homie. But yeah, we had like I think I stopped around 9, right at around 9, because it's about 7:30 that I started again. But yeah, it was just like I was extremely exhausted, and it was really bored, and it got dark, and I'm off the schedule that I normally drive. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead, pull it over, stop at this rest area. I think I'm coming up on the state line, which should be fine. In this area on I-10, I am finally past Phoenix on I-10. It's like trucks only use the right lane. I hate that sign. I don't like this. I hate seeing it. I don't like this area because of restrictions like that. It's a 2-lane road. CMVs all in the right lane. Certain times of the day it gets really congested right here, mainly because you have a lot of trucks that are going different speed limits, and we're all stuck to the right lane for like 22 miles. That is so frustrating. But let's get on down through here. We should be getting to El Paso in about 6 hours. Depending on the time that I get there, I might take a break. Just depends. But all in all, my windshield's disgusting. It's not gonna be able to see much, and we're still in the desert. So I just wanted to check in with you guys and get back to you later. All right, peace. So I had to check back in real quick. There are 3 I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. There are 3 hot air balloons over here to the right. Yeah, no, I have never done that, and that's probably something I would never want to do, simply because I have like secondhand trauma, like I see those and I'm like, do you have a parachute? Would a parachute even work? Like, what is the safety mechanism in place for a hot air balloon? Yeah, I see the thrill of it, don't get me wrong. I would prefer, I'd probably do skydiving before I did hot air balloon. I just don't understand it. But if anybody has ever been in a hot air balloon, please let me know down in the comments. I would love to have a conversation about that, because that is interesting that people still do it. All right, there they go. Oh man, there they go. Got really close to the hot air balloons now. Let's see if I can get you guys a good shot of it if I lean down. There we go. What does it say? Gold spot. And the other one is literally about to, both of them are about to get on the ground. That one's more of a rainbow. There we go. That one's more of a rainbow. Just wanted to show those. I didn't know I was gonna get that close to them, but that's all I got. All right, guys, so we're back. We are in New Mexico. Crossed the border about maybe an hour ago, not even. But we got an update to the load. So instead of taking this all the way to Atlanta, I'm going to be taking this load to Dallas, dropping it there. I got a call from dispatch, and the reason being is they're saying that they're very strict on the times, appointment times in Atlanta, to places I'm delivering to. And instead of me getting there on a Friday and them closing over the weekend and being stuck till Monday, said drop it, they'll change the appointment time till Monday, give the load to someone else, and I'll pick up a load from Dallas and, you know, continue my journey somewhere else. But so I got this load scaled, and I re-looked at the paperwork, and he scratched out the 77 pallets on the paperwork that goes to the company, or the paperwork that stays with me. I can't remember, but it's no longer, it wasn't 77 pallets, it's only 27 pallets. So the weight was only 25,000 pounds, which means my total weight was only 46. So when I went and got scaled, I was confused by, like, why is this load so much lighter than what the paperwork said? But there's two different paperworks, but he only wrote the new weight on the other paperwork. Because when I pulled out, you know, when you're driving a truck, you know when you're heavy and light, just basically when you start to take off. And when I took off, I was like, okay, this feels like a very light load. Well, that's what it was. He changed the paperwork, but the first paperwork that I saw said 40,000 pounds, and that's what I went off of. I slid my tandems to at least get me to the truck stop to weigh it. But yeah, so plans changed. We're currently 748 miles out of Dallas. I have 6 hours of driving remaining. 3.5 hours till I take a break, and then I'll just stop somewhere for the day, get to Dallas, do my 10-hour there or whatever, get my next load and keep going. I would like to split this up, finish to 6, have a 5-hour drive tomorrow. So let's say I'll stop at, it's about 1 o'clock now. That means I'll stop at 7, start at 5, get there around noon. Yeah, should be fine. And that's a good enough time to get a new load. So yeah, I just wanted to update you guys. I'm still in the middle of absolutely nowhere, New Mexico. But yeah, that's the current update. See you guys probably when I get to El Paso to take a break. All right, so we are in El Paso. It's a nice color of a car. We are in El Paso, Texas. Yeah, got into a little bit of traffic here. It was real bad traffic coming in off of 10 down to 1 lane. It was complete stop. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon, so I guess school's kind of getting out. People are out and moving. So, and everybody's impatient. But yeah, traffic is definitely picking up in El Paso. So I have about an hour and 50 minutes until I take my break. So I just want to get outside of El Paso. All right, GMC, where are you going? Where are you going? But yeah, I just want to get out of this and then take a break. And then I'll have, we're coming up, slow it up. And then I'll have roughly about for about 4 hours of driving remaining. I am 9.5 hours outside of Dallas. So technically I could stop now in El Paso. But I kind of want to push more of this out. Mainly because of the time I'll get to Dallas. But all in all, it's been like, I like the West Coast riding. Like, I honestly do. Like, it's outside of, you know, the major cities and stuff, it's pretty wide open, pretty peaceful, uneventful. Now I know, like, it's still early spring, so the weather's is not bad. It's 72 outside right now, and cloudy. And I know, like, if it was summertime, it'd be 105, 106, cooking eggs on oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Stay in your lane. GMC. Oh no, that was the Chevy. But yeah, great time to be in this area, mainly because of the weather. It's not too bad. Oh, excuse me. I wanted to get video of Juarez when I was passing through there, because you can definitely see the difference of United States, El Paso area versus the Juarez, Mexico area, Juarez area. You can, just the different colors of the houses. Like, you have like the blue, the purple, yellow, green houses, and they're not in the best of shape, but you still have those bright colors. You could definitely just look over there and be like, yeah, that's definitely Mexico. But it looks nice, like the colors of the buildings and stuff. Versus you look over to the El Paso side, and there's not much color coming from homes, at least. Everything's pretty much bland. But yeah, we are gonna keep it going. I'm taking a break here soon. Hopefully get out of this traffic, get out of El Paso, and keep. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. We are in Fort Worth. It's been quite a morning. Came through all of Oil Town, oil filled cities and stuff like that, and now we're finally gotten to Fort Worth. We're about 50 minutes from the yard. We're gonna drop this trailer at the yard and then head over to the warehouse and pick up our next trailer. We do have our next load. It is going to Akron, so I'm back on my same normal routes. It's about 11 here in Dallas. I should get there around 12:30. So I'm gonna try to be very quick with it, drop the trailer, get the next, go to the warehouse, get the next trailer, and get as far away from Dallas as I possibly can. I do have 5 hours of driving left. That should allow me to get to the Texarkana line, but I'm probably not gonna drive all that out. Probably gonna end up stopping before then, probably around the 3 o'clock time, so I can get to a good truck stop. Need to get to a truck stop for sure, Plaza, as quickly as possible. But yeah, I don't know, I was pretty tired this morning, so definitely, I always get kind of excited when I get back to Dallas, but it's not gonna be for too long. It's short-lived, in and out. I don't want to be here when traffic hits, especially when I get on the 30. I'm on 30 now, but continuing on 30 will be insane around the 3 o'clock time frame. So definitely want to get that. It is going to be one of the furniture loads, so it should be relatively light. Based on the amount of time that I have at 47 hours, I should be able to get to Akron, get a next load, and bring me back down to Dallas to do my 34. So yeah, just want to give a quick update on that. Get through Dallas, something comes up in downtown, I'll definitely jump back on this. All right, so had an important phone call, but we made it to Dallas Yard. We are now headed to Flying J to get some fuel. I knew I could make it all the way here with fuel, or where my fuel was currently at. I knew I could make it. We're actually bobtail.
After a quarter of a mile, turn left.
They ain't quiet. We're actually bobtail, and we're gonna bobtail to the warehouse and get fuel. We're not gonna go the way that this is telling me to go. We're gonna
After 1,000 feet, turn left onto Clay Road East.
We're gonna get on the highway and go the normal route that I'm used to going. But yeah, thank you guys for riding with me. If you like the content that you've been given, please like, comment, share, interact with me. I love the way the channel's going. I'm happy to be filming. I'm happy to be filming, happy to be sharing my journey with you guys. It's been quite the blessing. And as always, be safe out there. And somebody just ran, you really ran that stop sign. That car ran that stop sign. Be safe out here on these roads and in these streets. And I'll get with you guys next time. Thank you for watching the channel. Peace.